Hey guys, what day is it today? Oh my god, today's Wednesday. We have a full-on face full of makeup. Hold on, I'm trying to set up shop over here because I'm gonna film a video and then I'm gonna film another video and then I have to edit it, and then we have a walkthrough on a house. You guys know I'm like looking to buy a house here in Florida, but things are just like what I'm looking for, I'm kind of not seeing, and it's just kind of like disappointing. What else is going on? Baby G has slowed down her movement in the past 2 days. So I was a little concerned like halfway through the day yesterday, and I was like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, like, she picked up like right in the middle of the night, which is good. And then this morning, she didn't like really move. So I ended up having like Pop-Tarts. And then all of a sudden, she was like all over the place. So that's what it is. Let me show you baby bump for today. Today is the 2nd of February. Okay. Do you guys remember when I said how all my clothes still fit? I'm glad my t-shirts are like really big and baggy. This is a small, by the way. Or it used to be a small, and now we are where we are. So here is baby bump. I still look slim this way though. Like if you look at it, it's like slim, you know, my chichitos, but I'm like slim, and then it's like, are you really pregnant? You think? My lower back is being pulled forward, and then my top rack is being forward, and there's a lot. Hey guys, long time no see you. I know. So I have a follow-up with the perinatologist. We're gonna check the status of the Placenta Previa. And you know, you guys know I always have an alfalfa going on. So we're gonna check the status on that. We're just gonna like follow up with her weight, growth, all of that, and then I'll see what they tell me. I haven't been able to vlog the past few days because of the fact that I have been so uncomfortable. Like I was like so here and there, and then I went from so here and there to like OMG pain, to the day before yesterday, half of the day I was just laying in bed. I was in excruciating pain. Baby G was straight up kicking below the entire time, non-stop. You would think she was in a tap dancing class learning a dance or something. Like it was bad. Whenever she's kicked like that, I've gotten myself in the shower real quick and I'll just put my belly in the water and the water would drip on it, and I guess she can hear it, and then she calms down. But that day I did that, she calmed down for about 20 minutes and went right back at it, and I just couldn't take it anymore. It was so painful to the point that I felt sore. So I ended up, I was like, okay, like if rain noises is what calms her down, like the droplets of water, I just put it on my phone. I put my phone on my belly, and it took about an hour. She relaxed. With that said, I was not able to sleep at all. Middle of the night, she was back at it, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I woke up that way all day yesterday. I was like that, to the point that we have an extra cell phone, so we put Spotify on that one. I ended up having to keep that phone near my belly on and off several times throughout the day just to calm her down, because it was so bad. I took a nap. My lower back was killing me because of like the stress of it all. Oh my god. So last night I was able to actually sleep. It felt good. I was still sore, but she stopped. And my lower back feels sore, I guess from all the pain or whatever, but whatever. So now I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna see what they're gonna tell me, and then I'll follow up with you guys. Okay, so I'm back. Baby G is doing well. She is literally 1.5 pounds right now, which is awesome. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's good. That's good. Stitch is good, cervix is good, everything is perfect. There's nothing that seems to be wrong at all. So I'm just sore because of all the kicking. I was told that all that kicking is because she's still trying to find comfort. The kicking happened because her face was up, like her head was up and her feet were down, and then that's just what it is. And I was just like, okay, but they said there's really nothing that they can see that's like raising an alarm of something is wrong. They're like, have you been feeling like that today? I'm like, no, today I'm actually very comfortable. So they did the ultrasound, and they're like, well, her head is down, which is good. So I'm like, that's why I'm comfortable, because her head is down, so there's no kicking happening down that area. They're like, no, her head is down, she's comfortable, she's good. And they gave me well, they didn't give me, but they took like a 3D picture, which I wasn't expecting. And I was like, oh, she's so cute. So I obviously had to take a picture of the 3D picture to send to family so they can see it. She's so cute. She looks just like Ty at this point. Oh, Juan calls me and goes, that looks like Ty. I'm like, but that's not Ty, that's baby G. Anyway, what's that? So 1.5 pounds. Ow, I have like some cramps on the left hand side. It's like little tinges that come and go, especially with movement. I was told it could be around ligament pain, gas, it could be a series of things, but they checked that too and they said it's absolutely perfect. Also, you know, since you have to sit in the waiting area and you just kind of like have to wait till you're called. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, you totally should, because whenever I come to these appointments, well, I always like post pictures and updates and stuff throughout the day, throughout the week, but when I come to these appointments, you know, you can't help but just to listen to these conversations. I'm never a part of them. I know it's not very nice or whatever, but like I am, when I'm out in public, especially by myself, I'm not that much of a people person. Like if you were to approach me and say, hey, like I follow you, you know, I love your channel or whatever, like if you know me from my channel, I'm absolutely like, I already feel like I have a connection with you and we will have a conversation. But like to randomly like tap people and have a conversation, like I'm not that person. Because I guess I'm super awkward. So I'm sitting there minding my business, isolated as per usual. There are these two women having a conversation super out loud. One couldn't say something without the other one upping her on everything, from my child is the smartest kid ever to like my child was offered a job with the FBI but the child is only 10 years old, which I was like, my kid is so good with computers. Well, mine is creating their own Trojan horse virus, but he's not calling it a Trojan. It's just this thing that I was like, one of them says how her experience was with giving birth, you know, going into labor. She says, you know, it wasn't what I expected. Like, that's really what she says. She was like, you know, I hear all these stories about how bad it is, but it wasn't what I expected. And then the other one goes, oh, the moment they gave me the epidural, I didn't feel a damn thing. It was so amazing. Like, I barely had to push, you know, I barely had to push. It just came out. But then the other one goes, but you know, as I was pushing, the doctor had to do a minor episiotomy because the baby was too big. So the one that said she barely had to push and she didn't feel anything comes out and says that her baby cut her complete. And then she was like, it was like the worst thing ever. And I'm like, but you just said that the baby came out on its own. You barely had to push. You didn't feel a thing. It was all smooth sailing. But now that she's saying that she had to get a minor episiotomy, which is rarely done nowadays anyway, you're gonna come out your face and say that, you know, it was the worst feeling ever because the baby completely ripped you. Like, come on. Whatever happened to just let things be what they are. Your experience is yours. Don't hype it up more than it needs to be, or don't dramatize it even more than it needs to be. Like, let people have their moment. Why does everything have to be a competition? I sat there and I was like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. I have a lot to do. Ooh, I burped. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Update. I had an appointment today. Following up from the previous appointment. My doctor is very, very happy with me in terms of like my progress, because he's like, okay, your weight gain has been super minimal. Great. My blood pressure has been stable like each time I go in. Great. Sugar levels, everything is still good. Great. He's still bummed out that the Placenta Previa is there. We went through this whole game plan, like what is like the plan, right? Because in my mind I have to frame it. I'm the type of person, I get frustrated very easily when things change and I wasn't planning on it. I don't like change. I don't have the patience for change. I don't like adapting. I just need the placenta to move, you know. After the doctor's office, I did go get my steroid shot for the baby's lungs. I don't know what it's called, so I'm sorry I can't tell you that. But it's a 2-part shot. You take the first one, day 1, and then day 2, within 24 hours, you have to go in and get the second one. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna force the baby's lungs to develop a lot faster. That way, God forbid, she were to come sooner, we don't have to really worry too much about, you know, her lung development. Since the hospital where I needed to get the shot was like only 8 minutes away, I was like, I'm going now. The shot, you're able to put it on your hip, like on your thigh area, or your nalga, your butt cheek. And I was like, okay, I'm part of the thick thighs squad, I know, but there's just something about getting a shot in the thigh. It's just like little babies get that and it looks painful. I'm an adult, I don't want it either. I chose to get it on my butt cheek, and I didn't feel the needle go in, which is what I was mostly scared of because I hate needles. I know I have tattoos, right? Like, so I was like bracing myself for the actual pinch. I didn't feel the pinch, and she goes, are you good? I was like, I didn't feel it's in, I didn't feel it. And then she goes, oh well, good, you didn't feel it, get ready, because as the medication is going in, you're gonna feel like some burning. And then I was like, oh girl, I feel it, okay. And then we were done. I started walking. By the time I got to my car, my butt's on fire. Well, not my butt, my butt cheek is on fire. That area, it's like throbbing. And so the good thing is tomorrow we're gonna alternate and do the other nalga, because I just not the same one tomorrow. I just can't do that, but it is what it is. I'm really excited because I feel good. Like the stress, like we're here, I got the first shot, tomorrow I'll get the second shot. God willing, we'll get to, you know, my 35 through 38 week, and baby G will be here. So yes, I'm all cuckoo, I know. Do those people have mango growing in their backyard? That looks like a mango. I like mangoes. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's a brand new day. It is Saturday. Matter of fact, I was gonna say I think I need to redo my manicure. I have to go and get my second steroid shot for baby G's lungs. I don't know if today I have the same nurse that will be taking care of me, so I'm a little nervous about that because I don't do needles. I mean, I do tattoos, and I know it's very contradicting, but when it comes to needles, I just have like this, it's not even a phobia, it's just like of the initial pain. Pregnancy changes. I noticed that my hair is changing colors. Now I know my hair was a lot lighter, it's been treated with bleach, and okay, so it's been chemically treated, I get that. So I can expect for the color to fade off of here because I went from light to dark, right? But from my roots, my hair would always grow full black, my dad's hair color. I was looking at myself, I was doing dishes, and I looked at myself in the mirror. My roots are coming in lighter, and I was surprised about that. They're coming in lighter, like as if it's fading like in here. And I was like, why is my hair coming out like a dark, like a chocolate brown? It's weird, and you can't tell unless the light hits it. But I was like, why? I don't mind the color, but it's weird. So I went on to Google our best friends, and apparently during pregnancy, it is very normal, since your body's going through so many changes, for your hair color to change. Now, will it remain that new color going forward? Only time will tell. I'm sitting here like, that is so weird. But my roots have grown out about this much, and they're brown. And I know how much they've grown because my canas, like my gray hairs, are out to play. But I'm not even trying to mess with my hair anymore. I'm just gonna let it be, let the color fade. I'll deal with it once baby G comes out. Let me make it over there, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I got my shot. I spoke to the doctor. I was just questioning certain things because it's a long weekend. President's Day is Monday. A lot of people don't work. I am throbbing right now. I really want an iced coffee right now. I was scrolling through social media while I was waiting, and all I could see is people making their special iced coffee, gourmet coffee, the this and that, coffee cocktails. I was like, damn. Well, let me get off of Instagram. I go over to Facebook, which I rarely go into. They're making special freaking iced coffees too. So I was like, this is a sign. Yes, God, I will have me an iced coffee. I've had coffee today. I didn't have that much. I probably had half a cup, like half of 4 ounces, so 2 ounces. So I'm gonna go home and make me an iced coffee because I really want one. Today is a brand new day and I am tired. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, hold on. OMG. Okay, so I am getting ready to enter my 3rd trimester, and which is a blessing, you know, but at the same time, baby G is like shifting, which if you've been pregnant before or currently pregnant, at this stage is not very, very comfortable. She's no longer kicking down, which is great, but as she's moving, she's triggering certain nerves that make it even more uncomfortable to have her upside down. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'd rather have her upside down rather than her kicking me. So that's where we are. And then it's like I either get her shifting or I'm getting like 1 or 2 of the little Braxton Hicks situations. Things that, you know, life is so hard. You know, I feel like with everything you are always tested. And right now, we are so overwhelmed. We are currently house hunting. We knew we would come to Florida, be here about a year, and then buy a house. That was the plan. We were prepared, still are prepared. The market is crazy because houses are listed, and then within a day or 2, they're under contract. Like, people are moving and moving fast on these houses. And so it's been a process. We've been actually like going out, checking out houses, and we're just like trying to work it through, but then our work schedules are make everything so difficult. My doctor's appointment schedules also kind of complicate things a little bit. Can y'all tell? I haven't even done I haven't changed the color. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Like, that's a project for the weekend because I'm just okay. So we have a lot going on. In a perfect world, my perfect world, we're able to close on a house and move prior to me giving birth. When I get questions about how are you adapting to Florida life, I don't know yet. I haven't been here long enough to really adapt. Pandemic, you don't really go out like that. I know where like certain stores are and that kind of thing, but it's not like I really go, you know? Time out of the house is doctor's appointments, or if I'm like running to the post office, like, which is rare nowadays. It's hard to say I'm adapting when nothing is really going on. Does that make sense? Oh, all these baby hairs are making me look correct. And our house in Jersey was bigger than this townhouse. I mean, technically in my mind, from what I'm seeing, a townhouse is pretty much like a condo or an apartment. Like, it's not a house like with a lot of space, depending on like where you're getting your townhouse, of course. And we settled for this one because we just needed to identify a place in order to move so my husband can start working once he got here, and it was what it was. But yeah, now with a baby on the way, we need way more space. I feel like we're like, it's just like the living room and the dining room are like together, you know? And in my mind, I was like, yes, like I'll be able to go out to the yard and, you know, vlog or do unboxings there, or I'll be able to film in the living room. Can't do that here because of the fact that the walls are so thin that Ty will be singing in her room, which is across from here. All the doors are closed and I can still hear her. So I need more space. That's what I'm trying to say. We're ready for more space. We're ready to just like move out of here. And I'm not like ranting and being negative because at least, you know, we were able to find somewhere to move into and be here while we searched for a home. But we always know it's going to be temporary, and that's where we're at. Like, the temporary status is done and over with. I think we're all over it. For those of you who believe in prayer, like, and have been praying for us, I appreciate it. Praying for the baby, praying for me, praying for my husband, praying for the family. I appreciate it. Thank you. And if you want to also add prayers that we find a house so we can move before baby G gets here, and we can close on it and do all that, I'd really appreciate that too, because guys, the doctor keeps saying, Placenta Previa, keep doing what you're doing. Do not stress. I'm like, how do you not stress? How do you not stress? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let me show you baby bump right now. Where we going? We're getting there. If I kind of stand a certain way, you know, it's like, oh, okay, she gained some weight, and then you do this, and you're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on there. That's where we are. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the love, the prayers, the everything. Ty is really excited. Ty is so excited that within a month and a half or so, maybe something, well, it depends on when we do the C-section, but baby will be here spring. So we're really excited. I'm out of breath, I'm tired. Now I have to put this vlog together, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love, all the support, all the encouraging messages and the prayers. So with that, I will see you guys really soon, and hopefully I have good news for you guys. So we'll see what happens. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.